Good morning. Welcome to United First Parish Church. Whoever you are, whomever you love, wherever you are on your journey, welcome to our Unitarian Universalist spiritual community, and happy Pride Month. As we gather this morning, we acknowledge that we are on the traditional lands of the Neponset Band of the Massachusetts tribe, a people who have lived here for thousands of years and live here to this day. I'm the Reverend Rebecca Froom, lead minister here at UFPC, and my pronouns are she and her. Friends from near and far, folks joining us in person or over live stream, welcome. It is good to be together today. If this is one of your first or second times worshiping with us, I invite you to raise your hand up high, and our ushers have a small token of welcome for you. Okay, hold those hands up. Marilyn is working the room. And visitors, I hope you will join our members and friends for social hour following the service. We gather in the parish hall, which is located in the room in front of you. I'll be standing here on the right side of the sanctuary and look forward to greeting folks after the service. And any visitors in the front, Marilyn is almost here. Marilyn, right here. Yeah. As always, we have a great team of folks making worship happen this morning. Unfortunately, our ministerial intern, Ann Parsley, is out sick today and isn't able to join us. So we wish her good care and wellness, and look forward to seeing her again soon. So we have our Director of Religious Education and Family Ministry, Elizabeth Foster, our Acting Director of Music, Tony Winters, and our UFPC Choir, who will be closing out the service. We have our many volunteers, our greeters and ushers are Paul and Marilyn and Bill. We have Noelle and Fiona on live stream. Flowers from the Flower Committee of Pat, Claire, Allegra, and Kate. And Social Justice Action Committee is hosting social hour following the service. So thank you to David Downs and that team for working on that. We strive to be a welcoming community to people of all ages and abilities. So in the back of the sanctuary near our ushers, you will find large print hymnals. We have hearing assistance headsets connected to our sound system, which can also be helpful for people sensitive to distracting background noise. Families, as always, we have children's books and drawing materials that you're welcome to bring to your pews. Our bathrooms are located on the lower level, which is accessible by stairs or elevator in the foyer. If you need to use the restroom during the service, please see an usher. Today's service is special in so many ways. Today we are celebrating journeys of growth and authenticity throughout all ages and stages of life and across many identities. We'll be having a bridging ceremony for one of our graduating high school seniors. And on this first Sunday of LGBTQ Pride Month, we'll be holding a glitter blessing created by Unitarian Universalist ministers Hannah Roberts Villeneuve, Kayla Parker, and Caitlin Cotter Kohlberg. And whether you are a member of the LGBTQ plus community or an ally, we're so glad that you're here today on this glittery Pride Sunday. And since it's now hot, we have these fans that you're welcome to get from the back. And they're fans that have a photo and a quote from our beloved Jamie Grassman, who died a year ago this past week. We'd ordered these for his celebration of life, and they came 2 days afterwards. So now that it is summer again, we have them. So please use one to keep you cool. You can take it home as a memento if you want, because we have a lot, or return it. So we remember Jamie with gratitude. And now, as we prepare ourselves for worship, let's take a deep breath together, feeling that spirit of life, that spirit of love that moves within, between, and beyond us all. And I invite Erwin and Mahmuda to share a reading as we light our chalice, a symbol of the Unitarian Universalist faith tradition.
Good morning.
Good morning.
No, it's okay.
And a woman who held a babe against her bosom said, "Speak to us of children." And he said, "Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they do not belong to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls. For their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you. For life goes not backwards, nor tarries with yesterday. You are the bows from which your children, as living arrows, are sent forth. The archer sees the mark upon the path of the infinite, and he bends you with his might, that his arrow may go swift and far. Let your bending in the archer's hand be for gladness, for even as he loves the arrow that flies, so he loves also the bow that is stable. This is by Khalil Gibran.
Thank you, Mahmuda and Erwin. Please rise as you are willing and able and join in reading our congregation's words of covenant. The words are found in your order of service or in the chat on Zoom. As a free fellowship of this historic church, we unite to lift our hearts and open our minds to a larger reality, to accept, support, and encourage one another, to seek the wisdom in all religions, to cherish and sustain the web of life, and to strive for justice, compassion, and peace. And in this spirit of fellowship and peace, let us greet one another.
Salutation.
And as we remain standing, let us lift our voices in song. We're going to sing the song Becoming. It's in an insert in your order of service. It's from the new hymnal, online hymnal, Sing Out Love, and we sang it for the first time last week. So we're going to sing it again this week, and it's going to land. It's going to be in the repertoire. So Tony, lead us. You may be seated.
The bridging ceremony is a Unitarian Universalist tradition that celebrates the transition of our youth becoming young adults. Last week, we honored Solana Salinger Batista in a bridging ceremony, and today we honor Alex Schaareman as he makes this transition from youth to young adulthood. And we're so grateful that so much of Alex's family is able to be present today. As we begin our bridging ceremony, I invite our children and youth to come forward to the front pew. I invite Alex's parents and the Religious Education Committee to come and stand here on my left. And this is going to be our group that represents childhood and adolescence. And I invite our young adults, age 18 to 35 roughly, as well as anyone who's been a Unitarian Universalist since they were a teen or a child, to stand on my right. And we know that this group will include Alex's sister Layla, who bridged last year. Many adult UUs were raised in other faith traditions or no faith tradition at all. So the experience of growing up UU can be in many ways unique. Alex is going to bridge into a group of two peers, young adults of any faith background and adults of any age who share the experience of growing up UU.
Alex, this congregation has been your church home for, quote, as long as I can remember. You were once a child in our Sunday morning nursery, and now you care for a new generation of babies and toddlers with care and love. You've cultivated curiosity and wonder in our classrooms and in this sanctuary. You've gone on field trips and participated in service projects, getting your hands dirty at Holly Hill Farm and bringing those same hands to package books with Prison Book Program. And you shared with me that in this congregation, you've learned the importance of a kind and supportive community.
And as you continue to bring your gifts to the world, we have some gifts to offer you. Our first gift is a small chalice and a candle. And we invite you to bring this candle and chalice with you on the next steps of your journey. May the light of the chalice center you, challenge you, inspire you, and guide you. And our second gift is a copy of the book Becoming, a spiritual guide for navigating young adulthood. May these words be an inspiration to you as you continue on your journey. And the last gift is a journal to record your thoughts, feelings, experiences, or ideas in the coming years. You can put them back.
A child growing into adulthood is also a milestone moment for parents. In child dedications, and am I right, was Alex as a baby dedicated here? No, okay, but in child dedications, we give the family a rose representing the unique beauty, strength, and fragility that a child brought into our community. And today, Alex, we give you a rose to give to your parents, to thank them for all that they have done. And indeed, Mamuda and Erwin, thank you for all you've done to raise this remarkable young man. In a moment, Alex will traverse our high pulpit, representing that bridge from childhood and youth to young adulthood. And when he does so, I ask the congregation to join me in offering Alex our blessing. After I say a phrase, you'll respond saying, "You have our blessings and love." So let's try that. You have our blessings and love. And now, Alex, with great ceremony and drama, I invite you to take the gifts of this community with you as you cross this bridge, and we offer you our blessings. Alex, as you continue your journey at University of Massachusetts Lowell, studying mechanical engineering, you have our blessing and love. May life bring you enough challenge to fuel your dreams, enough affirmation to honor your gifts, and enough nurture to give your spirit peace. You have our blessings and our love. Believe in your vision. Follow your dreams. Remember your own power and share it with others. You have our blessings and our love. Alex, may your spirit continue to grow. May your journey be one of great fulfillment. Remember that this community will continue to love and support you. Remember the roots you have here, even as you spread your wings to fly off to new adventures. You have our blessings and our love. Amen. Let's welcome Alex into this side of the bridge with hands of gladness. Yeah. And all the grown-ups of many ages can return to their pews, and our children and Spirit Circle team are going to head downstairs for their Spirit Circle program. And we will, in a moment, sing them on their way with the words in the order of service. As you go, may joy surround you. As you go, go in love. Know our love is with you always. As you go, as you go. It's like an Alex is going to continue taking care of the children in the nursery with Layla back. Through the sharing of our joys and our sorrows, we create a sacred space where we are deeply present with ourselves and one another. This is a time for us to briefly share those life milestones that lift our spirits with joy or hope, or those pains and losses that fill us with heartache. If you have a joy or a sorrow to share, there are many ways to share. Folks on Zoom can write it into the chat and we'll share here. We have joys and sorrows cards for anyone who prefers to write a card down, so keep that in mind for future weeks. And for folks with spoken joys and sorrows, you can either come forward to this microphone or you can raise your hand and Marilyn will bring you the handheld microphone. Joys and all of those sorrows that we hold silently in the sanctuary of our hearts. May the light of these candles and the compassion of this community remind us that wherever we are on our journey, each of us is worthy of love and each of us is able to love. Let us take a deep breath together, returning to that spirit of life and love that is always there to ground and guide us. Breathe in, feeling the strength of your own body. Breathe out, acknowledging the beautiful vulnerability of your own body. Breathe in, opening your senses to this moment. Breathe out, feeling the strength of the seat and ground beneath you as we enter a time of shared meditation here in the city silence. Will you lift your hearts and join me in the spirit of prayer, listening in these words for the language of faith most meaningful to you? Eternal presence, known by many names, known in many ways. We gather this morning as a community of many ages, a community of care and connection and compassion. We open our hearts with joy for the blessings of our lives, for this season of birthdays and graduations, for the ability to witness one another's joy and journey with one another through these circles of life. We give thanks for the beauty of this day, for the abundance of plants and green and blue skies in June, reminding us that we are part of this precious interdependent web of life, filling our bodies and beings with gratitude to be part of this shared life. We open our hearts to all those who are hurting and struggling this day, especially those who are grieving a loss as early as this morning, or losses that linger from years gone by, those who remember the death of loved ones in this season, in previous years. May all of us be surrounded and surround one another with love and care, so that we might, with time, remember the gratitude within grief, the love within loss, and all that we have learned from those who have gone before. Source of our being, source of our goodness. In this beautiful world, there is so much brokenness, and we open our hearts with compassion for all those living in the midst of war, struggling for physical safety. May they be granted spaces of peace, and may we continue to open our hearts with courageous love to work towards peace. In a time when policies in our country threaten the lives and livelihoods of so many people of many identities, may we turn again to that courageous love to co-create spaces of safety and solidarity and love, where each of us can know our wholeness and each of us can affirm the wholeness of others. We pray this for love's sake. Amen, and blessed be. As we remain seated, will you join me in singing How Could Anyone? It's number 1053 in Singing the Journey, the paperback teal hymnal. This song was written by Libby Roderick, an Alaskan singer-songwriter, poet, activist, and teacher. It's been used around the world in spaces where people needed to honor and be reminded of their wholeness. We'll sing it twice now, and we'll sing it 3 times in 3 different points throughout the remainder of our service. Could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less Our first reading this morning is titled Wholeness by Sharon Wiley. We speak so often of brokenness in religious life. Let us speak today of wholeness. You are welcome here, all of you. Every part of you beautiful just the way you are. Here you do not need to be something more or something less. No holding back, no hiding. No exerting yourself, no trying to do more, be more. You have inherent worth and dignity. Nothing to prove here. Nothing to prove to me or the person next to you or to the children or to anyone. You don't have to try to be witty or more quiet or more outgoing. You are beautiful. Every part of you beautiful just the way you are. You do not have to change yourself to be welcome here. Your skin, your hair, your belly, all of you, your face, your limbs, all of you are beautiful just the way they are. You are extraordinary. Each and every one of you different from each other, beautiful in your own way. You are beautiful, you are whole, and you are welcome here. You are beautiful, you are whole, and you are welcome here. This is the message that I heard from Unitarian Universalism as a teenager, at a time when I did not feel those sentiments within myself. I came of age during the heyday of the Unitarian Universalist youth movement known as YRUU, Young Religious Unitarian Universalists. Several times a year, youth from across the mid-Atlantic would gather for youth conferences, a whole weekend at a church where we would co-create communities of beauty and welcome and belonging. That's where I first heard the song that we just sang. And for me, those spaces helped me heal from experiences of profound depression. For other peers, those spaces of welcome helped people name and live their beliefs that they didn't feel comfortable expressing at home or school. And for many of my peers, these spaces provided safety and welcome as they explored and grew into their identities as a person who's lesbian or gay or bisexual or transgender. In our churches at our best, we create these experiences of welcome and belonging for healing from brokenness. Welcome and belonging for affirming and empowering our wholeness. At our best in churches, we come into our own power, our creative, collaborative authority and power to co-create spaces of belonging in this ever-changing world. Today, on a Sunday where we celebrate a bridging ceremony, we affirm that we are growing into our wholeness and authenticity at every age and stage of life. And today, on this first Sunday of Pride Month, we especially affirm the wholeness and authenticity of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer plus people. Today, we recommit ourselves to seeing and celebrating the beauty and inner sparkle within ourselves and one another. We recommit ourselves to building a world in which that sparkle can be safely and fully seen in community spaces across our city, our country, our world. We recommit ourselves to co-creating spaces of welcome here at United First Parish Church. You are beautiful, you are whole, and you are welcome and welcoming here. We'll sing together, How Could Anyone, one time through.
Please join us in a litany of blessings. Your response, we are precious and we are powerful. May we share that now? We are precious and we are powerful. We come from fierce freedom fighters, from the survivors and the dead of the HIV crisis, who organized and fought for their lives. From the Black kings and queens who ruled the ballroom, who insisted we dance even amidst death and devastation. From these ancestors we learned we are precious and we are powerful.
With the tender-hearted butches and the powerful femmes, with the strong twinks and the soft bears, with all the complexities that live within each of us, we know that we are whole, just as we are.
We are precious and we are powerful. From the Black Dykes, the trans Chicana sisters, the Boricuan boys, and every other sibling who is told they can't bring their full self to queer community, from them we learn we are precious and we are powerful.
To the elders who've seen it all, to those with one toe out of the closet, to those who are still in it, to those who tore down the closet altogether, we say,
we are precious and we are powerful. In the face of hatred, in the faces of those who deny our wholeness, we root ourselves in the truth we know. We are precious and we are powerful.
From the dance floor to the Capitol Rotunda, from our kitchen tables to the White House, from the jail cells to the classrooms to the pulpits, whether whispered or shouted, we will and do proclaim we are precious and we are powerful.
As we remember the struggles of the past and the present and the possibilities for the future, I invite us to rise in body or spirit to sing Holly Near's We Are a Gentle, Angry People. It's number 170 in singing the living tradition, the Gray Hymnal. Holly Near wrote this song in 1978 with the title Singing for Our Lives. And she wrote it in response to the terrible murder, the assassination of Harvey Milk, a gay member of the San Francisco City Council, and George Moscone, mayor of San Francisco. She's changed some of the words, added verses over the years, We're going to sing verses 1, 3, 5, and 6, and then a verse not written down. In recent years, you'll see that verse 3 has the language gay and straight together. And in recent years has acknowledged we've gotten even more inclusive, and it's hard to fit all the words in the song. So she's added a verse of, we are all in this together. So we'll end with that. We are all in this together. Let's sing together.
We are gentle, angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are gentle, angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are young and old together, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are young and old together, and we are singing, singing for our lives.
Gay and straight together.
We are gay and straight together, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are gay and straight together, and we are singing, singing for our lives.
Gentle, loving.
We are gentle, loving people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a gentle, loving people, and we are singing, singing for our lives.
All in this together.
We are all in this together, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are all in this together, and we are singing, singing for our lives.
You may be seated. And I invite the Reverend Derek Jackson to join me. Because today we are offering a glitter blessing, a recognition of the sacred beauty inherent in every person. Glitter has long been a symbol of the LGBTQ plus movement, a symbol of gritty and sparkly hope in the face of prejudice and oppression, of joy and pride in the face of hatred and bigotry. Glitter is resilient, tenacious. Glitter sparkles because it is of many broken pieces coming together, changing in every moment as the light changes. This glitter that we will share today is a reminder that each of us is beautiful in our sacred imperfection, our ever-changing selves, our glorious plurality. In a moment, as Tony plays some music, we invite you to come forward, and Derek and I will both have some glitter. It's vegan and biodegradable. And you can show us where on your hand or arm or face you would like to receive some glitter. If you'd like to receive a verbal blessing but no glitter, you can come forward with your arms crossed over your chest. And if you're not able to come forward, you can raise your hand and I will bring glitter to you. So I invite you to pause for a moment as we come to this ritual and look around at all the beautiful faces that surround us. Let us now enter the glitter blessing. Now look around again. That inner beauty within all of us shining forth even more brightly. Here in this space made sacred together by all of our beauty. Everybody in this space and beyond is a holy thing. Every person a sacred being made of stardust. So take a moment just to marvel. As we sing a final 2 times, how could anyone ever tell you? How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. Let's stand up for the final verse. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul.
How deeply
You're connected to my soul. You may be seated. We drink from wells we did not dig, and we worship in this stone temple we did not build. Together, we co-create this community with our time, our talent, and yes, our treasure. It takes generosity, financial and otherwise, to sustain all that we do. Here we create an imperfect but beautiful community of welcome and belonging for the spiritual companions connected to this community. And this Pride Month, when 2 rainbow flags hang outside our building, I'm reminded of the really important place that we hold for creating spaces for LGBTQ plus inclusion and welcome and belonging in the city, in the Quincy area. The work we do of building community matters. It matters a lot for us and for all those who see the flag after having heard a terrible comment, for people who come through our doors maybe just once for a special event, and they come under this flag and feel safe in a church for the first time. What we do matters. You can give online by going to ufpc.org and clicking on the donate button, or by placing a contribution in the offering plate. If this is your first time worshiping with us, we invite you to let the offering plate pass you by. Your presence here today is your gift to us, and we hope you will join us following the service for social hour. May the ushers come forward for the morning offering to support the good works of United First Parish Church. May it be joyfully given and know that it will be gratefully received. Thank you, Tony. Here at United First Parish Church, we gather in so many ways, and you can read about our ongoing and upcoming programs in your order of service announcement insert. This is also emailed to the congregation. If you'd like to join our email list, you can fill out a virtual guest book form on our website, ufpc.org, or fill out a connection card in the parish hall. Just a few to highlight today. Next weekend is our Next Steps Capital Campaign Readiness Weekend. We have a consultant from Stewardship for Us coming, and she'll be facilitating a congregation-wide workshop on Saturday, June 13th at 10 a.m. There's a sign-up sheet in the social hour in the parish hall, and Marie-Louise is generously getting us bagels, so you'll be nourished in body as well as spirit. So if you're wondering what is a capital campaign, please come. If you're wondering what does a capital campaign at this congregation look like, please come. Looking a little further ahead, chalice circles are going to be starting on Sunday, June 28th. Our summer small group ministry on Sunday morning will be sending more information out about that shortly. And also Quincy Pride Festival is going to be on Saturday, June 27th, back at Pageant Field. We're going to support the Quincy Interfaith Network table where we'll bring glitter blessings to the Quincy Pride and this wider community. And today, during social hours sponsored by Social Justice Action Committee, so we'll have opportunities to learn more about what's happening this summer. Is that right, David? And different ways to plug in and just celebrate what we've done and the sweetness of social justice work in community. Plus 2 cakes, one from social justice and one for bridging. And now let's rise as you're willing and able, and place your hand over your heart for words of benediction by Cricket Hall, titled Rainbow Blessing. May the drag stage rise to meet you. May the world rise to accept and embrace you. May the rainbow of love enfold you. May your fluidity never be hindered. May your pronouns always be supported and your dead name forgotten. May those who invite you into your life remain loyal. May your chosen family lift you up and catch you when you need it. May you be able to catch each other as they need it. May you remember that sensitivity is not a weakness, but instead a great strength welling up inside you. And until we meet again, may you remember that you are loved and you are divine. I invite you to turn towards the center aisle as we offer one another a sung benediction, and after that you can take your seats for our choral postlude. But let us sing together as I extinguish the chalice. Carry the flame of peace and love till we meet again. Carry the flame of peace and love till we meet again. We don't have our mic. Tony, we don't have our mic.
We thought we'd add a little humor to this. Once I was afraid, but then you came along. You put your faith in me and I was challenged to be strong. When I lost my way, you were there to see me through. Now let Lola lend some love and do the same for you. Feed your fire to take you higher. We'll light you up like a live wire. Celebrate you to elevate you. When you struggle to stand, we'll take a helping hand. If you hit the dust, let me raise you up. When your bubble busts, let me raise you up. When your glitter rusts, let me raise you up. And oh, raise you up, raise you up, ooh, raise you up. I knew you had it in you, I knew what you could do. You believe in me, let me be right for you. Your stumbling days are done, now we're walking on air. I was never sure, but you need to make a pair. Feed your fire to take you higher. We'll light you up like a live wire. Celebrate you to elevate you. When you struggle to stand, we'll take a helping hand. If you hit the dust, let me raise you up. When the bubble busts, let me raise you up. If you glitter rust, let me raise you up. Raise you up, raise you up, raise you up. Just be, raise you up, raise you up. Just be who you wanna be. Never let them tell you who you wanna be. Just be with dignity. Celebrate yourself triumphantly. Just be, just be, just be, just be. Pursue the truth, learn something new. Accept yourself when you accept others too. Let love shine, let pride be your guide. Just be who you wanna be. Never let them tell you who you wanna be. Just be with dignity. Celebrate your life triumphantly. It's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Just be
Ha